Hi, Tony from FARMOOR Koi. I've got a bit of a task on my hands today. The air source heat pump stopped operating yesterday, and it's come up with an EE3 fault. I think it means error E3 fault, so I think it's an E3 fault. And there's nothing in the instructions about it, nothing about fault codes actually, which is a little bit annoying. I think there was one mention of an EE6 in there, but you don't go down a list of faults, so I had to find out what it was. One thing I had noticed was the flow rate through the gauge had dropped. Anyway, I went online and checked, and sure enough it is about the flow rate. So I tinkered around, I tried to turn the pump up, I tried to do all sorts of things, but it keeps coming up with EE3, and I always knew the pump would be right on the cusp of being able to operate it because of the head height of the upflow filter, because I actually struggled to get it to operate over the top of that. So I had bought a few months ago a bigger pump anyway in case of that event, and I managed to get it at a really good price. So I am going to be changing the pump, and hopefully that will sort it out. I'll just turn you around and show you what I'm doing. That's the pump that I've lifted out the water at the moment. It drops down directly under the shower, and it takes water from midstream, so I'm trying to take as clean a water as possible, and then it goes through the up filter and to the oh, for God's sake, the air source heat pump. And that's the pump I'm going to be replacing it with. So that's the task I've got, and I hope that will set it right. I mean, I haven't had the air source heat pump long, so I hope it hasn't got some problem with it, but to be honest, for a week it was working beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So anyway, I want to get it mended, or get it broken really, but get it sorted so that I don't lose too much temperature that I've already gained in this pond. I did get it to 17, it's down to 16 now, so it hasn't lost too much temperature, but I had to go out yesterday, so it wasn't working all day yesterday and overnight last night. So any luck, that will sort it out. And anyway, I'm going to get on. They're still okay, and I'll see you when I've done it. Due to one thing or another, a few problems, I didn't get back to you yesterday because I couldn't get the air source heat pump running right, but I think I've cracked it now, and it did run last night, and we're up to 18 degrees C in the pond, so that's good news. So I'll turn you around. So the pump, you probably can't see it that well, but it's that front thing there. I've changed the pump, and yeah, all well in the pond at the moment. The old acers are springing into life, which is nice to see. So yeah, they're all good at the moment. Yes, that's the code I keep getting, EE3. It's gone down onto low pressure again. So I did try and turn the pump down a little bit just now, but what I did find is every so often at the top of here air gets in the system and it provides an airlock at the top, so I've put a small hole in there at the moment to let the air out, and that seemed to have cured it. So it's up and running again. Showing the temperature at 17. But this dial here, you have to be between 20 and 30 for it to run, and it just keeps dropping below 20. So let's hope it keeps going this time, otherwise I'm going to have to do something about the pipe work. Okay, I turned the heating off my aquariums a couple of days back, and the aquariums are down to 16 degrees C, and the pond is actually up to 17 degrees C, so I think that's close enough for me to be able to put some of these in the pond now. So what we kind of have, excuse my camera work while I pull my sleeves up. Oops. We got very frisky. We've got a nice asagi. We got an akamatsuba. We got a kajaku. Oh, this was the free one that Rick gave me when we had the open day at New Forest Koi. It's a very nice ginrin, and I think it's meant to be a cross between an Achiba and a Karashigoi. Not sure what this is because it looks like a Matsuba of some sort, but then it's got red pecks, so it's from Asagi parentage, I think. And I've got a couple of ginrins. Very difficult doing this with one-handed. And then I think you call this one a soragoi. So yeah, got a nice little bowl of fish. I can't do the next bit one-handed, but I want to measure them, so see how we get on with that. So this asagi, sorry about the this akamatsuba measures 28 cm. This is the Chiba Karashigoi cross from Rick gave me this free on our open day, and it now measures 27 cm. So I'm not quite sure how to categorise this. I think it's got a Sagi bloodline in it because of the pecs, but it's got beautiful scalation, and it's very Ginrin in there as well. But it's I don't know, sort of Matsuba. I don't know what it is. So if Rick can tell me what this is, I'll be pleased with what he tells me. Mongrel, I expect. It's a lovely fish though, and it measured 24 cm. I think this would be deemed to be a sorghoi, but I'm no expert. And it measured 28 cm. They've all been raised in a 50-gallon aquarium from 2 to 3 week old fry. Don't know what you call this. A Ginrin Soromoji? I don't know, but it's got a nice Ginrin all over, so I thought I'd give it a chance. Got to come back to you with measurement. This fish measures 27 cm. Sparkles. So another Ginrin Soromoji, I don't know, no idea. It's a white fish anyway. And very pretty. Not very interested in swimming about for some reason. And this one was 24 cm. Now this is a Kikikuri, Kikakuryu. It was a Benny Kikakuryu, but all the Benny dropped off. And this little fish measures 22 cm. And this is the last one today. I think it's a Kajaku. Got a very white head. And a little bit of pattern on the sides, but not much. Lovely scales though. And this measured 23 cm. Now all of these fish have been in my aquarium. Most of them were 2 to 3 week old fry from New Forest Koi, with the exception of, what did I put in there now? With the exception of the Ginrin Achiba Soragoi cross. So yeah. I don't think they're bad really, when you think they're chosen out of just, you know, a few hundred rather than thousands. But they've grown well in a 50-gallon aquarium. Interesting to see how they get on as they get bigger. Well, that's it from me on this one. Had a few problems again. Everything's up and running, but my trip switch keeps going off, and I'm wondering whether I'm on the cusp of full load on it, but I don't think I am. Or it's because two things have happened. I've switched on my wife's water feature that hasn't been on all winter, and it could be that. I did try unplugging it and sorting it out a bit, but it's gone off 3 times now. And the more likely thing is I let my 2 aquariums overflow, and as we all know, water and electricity doesn't mix. So quite a lot of kit is switched off on the aquariums now, but there isn't much in the way of fishing them anyway, so I will sort that out tomorrow. But at the moment everything is running fine, as you can see there. Quite enjoying themselves. I've got to cover them up again. I'll bring this cover down so that I don't lose too much heat. But the air source heat pump is working great. Anyway, if you've got this far, thank you again for watching. I'm very grateful, and if you would like to, I would love you to subscribe to me. It's always a thrill when you get a new subscriber, and so please subscribe, like, share, comment. Love comments, and I'll see you on the next one. So it's bye for now.